Before joining Preschool All-Stars, she was a stay-at-home mom looking for an opportunity. After joining Preschool All-Stars, she started an online preschool. Now she has 20 students who are thriving, and she can finally say she's a proud preschool owner. Tonight, she's going to speak about online marketing, how to market your preschool for free in just 5 minutes each day. Please welcome Ahjanea Walker. Get your paddles up.
So, hey, ladies, I'm super excited to be here. So, the first thing I want to say about marketing, shout out to Joy for this because, whew, it was rough. I was looking things up, trying to figure out what to post, but 365 Facebook posts, those are the best. It's literally done for you posts. All you have to do is pick a quick caption and go. So those would be number one. And use hashtags. Hashtags are big. I'm a searcher for hashtags. When I'm looking for something, I would go search hashtags. So definitely go crazy with the hashtags, and a lot of people will find your posts. In quality, for marketing, you want to have quality products. You don't want to just put out anything. I know a lot of you are always like, your videos, your photos. That's because I know quality is big. If I'm scrolling through Facebook or something like that, and I'm looking for, someone who maybe sells something or whatever, if I see their photos and they're not quality photos, I'm like, do they do quality work? So quality is key. Do the best with what you have. You don't have to go out and buy a lot of things, because I didn't at first. I used my iPhone. I have one of the old iPhones. It's not even new. I'm probably 3 years behind. So use what you have. Don't go out and buy anything, and make sure your lighting is good. You don't have to buy lighting. If you can afford it, grab some lighting. If not, you don't want to be known as like the silhouette teacher. So don't have the light behind you. Make sure you have the light in front of you, because that gets bad. Like, I can't see you, and it's horrible. And another really big thing, it seems so small, but wipe your camera lens off, ladies. Wipe that lens. You have smudges and fingerprints all over the place, and you're like, why don't my photos look like your photos? We have the same camera, we have the same phone. Wipe that lens, because that'll make a huge difference. Definitely a drastic change in your business. Brings me to my next point, is be on purpose with your posts. Don't just post just to post something. Make sure that every post has a purpose. Why are you posting that? Put a caption in there. That's big. Like, sometimes I know people will post things and then they don't have a caption for it. Put a caption, give them something to read, draw them in. So definitely be on purpose with those posts. And Rita mentioned it, consistency. You want to always be posting. You don't want people to look at it and be like, oh, well, I thought she started a preschool. You definitely want to be consistent. If they hear from you once and they never see you again, they're like, I wonder what she's doing. So now they're speculating, so you definitely want to be consistent with that. And posture. A lot of times we try to figure out, why aren't people signing up? You have to ask yourself, would I sign up with me? So you're always, everything you do, you're marketing your business. So posture. If you don't have the posture, and you don't have to be arrogant, or you don't have to, get too crazy with it, but just confidence. Know that you have a quality product, or you have value to offer them. So posture is key. You wouldn't enroll your child in a school, or you wouldn't want to partner with somebody who's not confident, or they don't have posture. They don't really know where they're going. So definitely have posture. I'm going through it really fast. I don't want to run out of time. So if you have any questions, of course, I'll answer them. Logo and branding. So if your business is like, if your preschool is like super bubbly, you want to portray that in your logo, because that's the first thing people see. I know a lot of ladies are getting the logos on the side of their cars. You have to capture their attention. So with the logo, that's one of the first things you capture their attention with. So think about that before you just go out and get a logo. And then you don't want to keep changing it up. So think about what's your purpose? What's your why? Why are you starting this preschool? What would you want your font to be? What do you want your logo to say about you? So I know it's called Fiverr. Fiverr, they do logos, and it's really cheap. You can go in there, you can find somebody to do your logo for you. But I would say give them something to go off of besides the name of your preschool. Tell them a little bit about you, a little bit about your school, things like that. You definitely don't want to just say, hey, this is the name of my preschool. Can you do me a logo? Because then they'll do something based off what they think it should be versus what you actually want. Branding is huge. So another thing I would say, model yourself after some popular businesses. So, you know, you don't have to take everything from them, but think about how they interact with their customers and how the Chick-fil-A. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. They're just like super popular for quality and, you know, timeliness, cleanliness. So think about companies like that who have good reputations and take that from them, model yourself after that. Because again, that's branding. Chick-fil-A don't have to advertise because everybody is advertising for them. They don't have to market anything. Share photos and videos of your students. People like to see that. Parents, you know, of course you want to get permission, but share photos and videos so that people can kind of get an insight as to how your school is from the inside. And document the journey, not just for you, but for the people that are watching. Document everything you do. So it's a funny story. I was actually out the other day and I had somebody come up to me, went to school together, probably middle school. And she was like, oh my goodness, I want your life. I love what you're doing. I see everything you're posting on social media. I didn't even know we were friends. So people are always watching. Without documentation, it's just speculation. Don't let them speculate. Don't let them wonder if you're still in business or how your business is going. Document that and let them see. And then even if they're not supporting you, if they don't have kids, they'll refer you. So definitely keep that in mind. Frequent in places where parents are with their kids. You know, parents love to talk about their kids. So make conversation with them. Everywhere I go, people will talk about their kids and I listen. And it's like, oh, you know, this reminds me of one of my students. So it kind of opens up the floodgates for you to go crazy and talk about your kids that may not be your kids, they're just your students. But then they'll start to ask you questions and now you can market your preschool without having to come off super salesy or, you know, say, hey, you looking for preschool for your kid? I have a preschool. It doesn't seem like too much. So definitely frequent in those places and make conversation and let it be genuine. Let it just happen naturally. A lot of times when you know, you're kind of like desperate and you're like, I need to get students by this day. It come off super salesy and people are like, you know, back off. People don't like to be sold. So definitely keep that in mind whenever you're talking about your preschool or anything for that matter. And be mindful of how you interact with your own children in public. I get this a lot. So kids know that at nap time, you are not to be out in public with kids. It gets super crazy. We were actually in the mall one day and he went crazy. It didn't make it any better because the store was hot. He decided he wanted to wear rain boots, and I'm the parent that let the kid wear a rain boot and a jacket if they choose to. Never mind, it's 90 degrees outside. So he was hot, he was fussing. And I was like, you know, just kind of distracting him. And I had two ladies walk up to, they were kind of following me at first. It was weird. I'm like, are they following me? But whatever. They walk up to me and they were just like, you know, you should be a teacher. You're doing great with him and blah, blah, blah. They just kind of went on and on. And then that was, you know, right there, grounds for me to talk about my preschool and what I do. And then if they have children, obviously they'll be interested. If not, they'll refer you. So be mindful of how you interact with your own children in public. That is like super big marketing. I didn't realize that at first until I saw it happening over and over again. This is huge. Your Facebook posts. Guys, you have to. So I know we have separate pages. We have our business page and we have our personal page. You are the face of your preschool. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, on your personal page. We're small. We're a small company. So no matter what we do, we're always going to be the face of that preschool. So you have to be mindful of not only what you post on your business page, but your personal page as well, because that reflects you. We live in a social media era. So the first, and even if you have a website, the first thing people are going to do is go to your Facebook page. And that's going to tell them everything they need to know about you. And if they want to enroll their kids in your preschool or not. So you definitely want to be mindful. I know we all go through hard times, but don't post your hard times on your social media page. we're in the group. We typically talk about, you know, if things are rough or not. Post in the group. We can kind of, you know, talk to you and cheer you on and things like that. But definitely don't post that on your social media. Like I said, business or personal. That's really, really big. It was something else I was going to touch on about that. But yeah, just be mindful. Be mindful of what you post on your social media page, and share your posts. So make your posts on your business page from your business page. I know you can interact on your business page as yourself or your business page. So what I typically do is I would post on my business page, and then I would take that post and share it to my personal page. That way it brings people back to your business page. So you don't have to make two separate posts. Just share the post from your business page to your personal page. That gets you a lot of traffic. Let's see. Hold on. I did take bullet points down. You are a brand outside of your business. So you think about it. You want to be separate from your business, but you're not. So everything you do, it impacts your business. So be mindful of everything you do. And to be honest, the marketing started long before you started your preschool. So what people know you as and who people know you to be, that sticks. And even if it's messed up and you got it all wrong before, it's not too late to go back and fix it. Clean up your social media, change how you interact with people, and just be genuine. But you are a brand. And like I say, it started long before you ever even started preschool. So that's one of the biggest things I would say. It's so hard to understand because you want to be separate from your business, but you can't. You cannot be separate from your business. And you just have to step back and ask yourself, would I want this person to teach my child? That's you answer that question and answer that question genuinely, and you'll know if you are the right person. Not everybody will sign up with you because everybody doesn't like everybody. Maybe you offer something that they don't like, or they're not super comfortable with, or they're not familiar with, and that's okay. Continue to keep marketing the way you do. And all these things are free. You were probably expecting me to come on here and say, hey, post this, post that, but much more than just what you post on social media. It's so much more. And you kind of have to, this is like the foundation for marketing. So you have to be mindful of that. Like it's so funny. We instantly, when we think marketing, we instantly think, I need to make flyers. I need to go out and print these things. I need to do this. I need to do that. And it's like, it starts with you. Marketing truly does start with you. So be mindful of who you are as a person. And I know a lot of people, we're trying to figure out how do we get into these Facebook groups and market when they don't want us there. So what I've learned, and I actually got a couple of students from doing this, a lot of parents want to know, what are you doing to keep your toddlers busy? I love those posts, and they are common posts. People are always asking. So I would jump right in, and I'm like, hey, I have an online preschool. This is what I do with my toddlers. They, I keep them busy for about 30 minutes. They love it. It works. And just kind of make conversation. They'll continue to keep asking you. And a lot of parents, they don't know how to do it. Like I'm not crafty. I don't know how to do that. Even though I have kids, I'm not like the super hands-on type of parent. So then they will come and they will enroll you. So I actually got a couple students from doing that. So don't come off super salesy. Just post like, this is what I do with my preschoolers, and just make sure that you mention that you have a preschool, whether it's online or local. Make sure you say that. And apparel, ladies, Nike is not cutting us a check. Wear your own apparel. Put your logo on your shirt. Take the Nike shirt off. You can wear that. That's free marketing for your business. People see that. I see things all the time. I needed a lawn care service, and I was out and I saw a guy had it on the back of his shirt, took the number down. So wear your own apparel. You don't understand how free that is like, you're gonna wear a shirt anyway. You're gonna buy a shirt anyway. So wear your own things.
If you love today's episode, then you are going to love this. I want to give you a free gift in your hands. This is a copy of my book, Start Your Preschool, and I want to get it to you for free. Yes, I said for free. It is a 300-page book. It'll help you learn the step-by-step process to actually starting your local or your online preschool. Every single step that I walked myself through, as well as the thousands of women who've created their own successful preschools, have gone through the exact steps listed in this book. Not to mention, I also share 20 amazing women's stories. So you can see how not only did it work for me, but it works for amazing women just like you as well. I want to get you this free copy. Just go to freepreschoolbook.com or click the link in the description and we'll get it to you today. Again, just go to freepreschoolbook.com and we'll get it right to you.